This particular style, which I show here in the round trip show in 2018. I started with this style 10 years ago, roundabout, to put it on canvas and to work it out properly with my own self-built tools, and over the years I improved that. And I think it was in 2011 or 12 when I was introduced to Willem Speerstra through a friend we share in Paris. And so after 1 year getting to know each other a bit better, he offered me to do the first solo show in Swiss in 2013, which I totally appreciate. And since then we did several projects together, and meanwhile this is the third solo show taking place here in Swiss, and yeah, I'm super happy about. The content of the works, especially in this show, they invite you to have a conversation. So I put up lyrics and phrases that are quietly connected with the artist-viewer context, and what it makes it really interesting for me to have this exchangement between the viewer and the producer. So because when you find yourself in this context, it's more intimate than on the street. So because you can see the spectators when you're on spot yourself, when you're physically there, to see how the spectators will react on the, I don't know how to say, punchlines or strong words you give them in a bold way, so which is quite easy to decipher. I want people to find their own meaning, because the words or phrases I pick, they can be put in totally different context. So there's an origin of, for example, when I take a title or a phrase of a very well-known song like Riders on the Storm of the Doors, but for me it has several meanings, and I don't want people to push them into this direction I was in the mood for when I produced it. In some of these pieces I try to reduce on primary colors, like the classic painters do, and just to reduce more on the form. And you find another style here which I'm totally into, which are the liquid fumes, the special aquarelle technique I invented, and to mix the bold lines of this old school graffiti flavor with this soft ephemeral dusty smoke kind of appearance, which is always leading me into a decomposition of letters or a rebirth of styles. There's a good variety, but on some pieces you will find, of course, the result of my latest experiments in the studio, where I'm always looking for, like, testing new materials, new tools, new ways to translate my style, but still hang on the proper letters. So we decided to give the basic iconic style one more level and option to play with. So we built these shadow frames, like Willem presented 4 works on Art Paris. In particular pieces, they were like sprayed or painted in as an extension of the piece itself. I gotta have my flow. The paint has to be accepted by the surface. it's technical, very tricky. So I have some different styles I can put up on every surface. I'm an old firecracker.